Okay, so the month of December's over and the year's over, and it's time to do another episode of Why I'm Broke. And this month, actually, or last month, I didn't get that many things. Not too many steelbooks. I don't even think I got a figure at all, to be honest. But I'm still doing one because I actually want to do one every month, even though some of the things, some episodes might be shorter than others, but I still want to show what I got. And the first thing is, I love The Dark Knight Returns, and then I got these figures from my brother. Take a quick gander. This is the Armorized Batman and Superman. This is from, Dark Knight Returns, which is probably my favorite Batman story of all time. Yeah, I love this story. I have the comic book over there. I've seen the movie, the animated movie, plenty of times. I guess that's why I have a soft spot for Batman vs. Superman, even though it's easily the weakest of the three. Because obviously it took huge inspiration from The Dark Knight Returns, and that's why I love Ben Affleck's Batman costume. It's the best Batman costume or the suit of all time. But yeah, so starting off with this. Now getting into the steelbooks that I bought, which wasn't a lot this month, but still a pretty good collection right here. Okay. Probably for a thumbnail right there. And to start it off with is I was excited to get this movie because I really wanted to show it to my dad. Wow, could you see the dust? But they put it on HBO Max, so I didn't end up even opening it. And that is Black Adam. Probably can't even see it. Cool steelbook. I really enjoyed the movie. It's a fun, dumb, blockbuster action movie. It's Dwayne Johnson. I don't think there's anything more to say about that. It's a Dwayne Johnson superhero movie. And I'm a little sad that he's not really going to continue the Black Adam franchise, and that they're rebooting everything. Henry Cavill is pretty much out, even though he just announced that he was in. I think that sucks for him. I hope the best for him. James Gunn, I have nothing against James Gunn. I loved his first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but the second one was still good. I just think it got a little too much with the comedies. But I'm looking forward to his DC universe. But at the same time, I'm sad because I am a huge fan of the Snyderverse, and I really wish they were able to somehow manage both of them at the same time. Like, start off a new universe, but also just let Zack Snyder finish off his last two Justice League movies. That would be the perfect world. If you can still do that, get some of the old actors back, because it seems like they're pretty much rebooting everything. Just keep the old actors and let them finish the last two Zack Snyder Justice League movies, and then you can reboot it, and I'm up for it because I do think James Gunn can make something really good. But moving on, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I don't like this movie. Steelbook was on sale, and honestly, it's a pretty cool looking steelbook. I mean, it's Venom and Carnage. They look badass together, but yeah. That's the only reason I got it. It's on sale, and it's a pretty badass looking steelbook, I'm not gonna lie. Do I like the movie? No, not really. Now, the only Evil Dead movie that I haven't seen, Army of Darkness. I really want to check it out. The steelbook, I think, was also on sale, so I got it. Can't say anything about it. I've grown to the Evil Dead franchise. When I saw the first one, I didn't really have too much of... I wasn't really interested in watching the second one, or this one, or the reboot. And then a couple of months later, I finally decided to watch the second one, and I don't know, I just grew to really love the franchise. And then I saw the reboot. I kind of skipped through this one because I couldn't find a way to watch it. And now that I have it, I still haven't seen it, but I'm looking forward to it. And I just saw the trailer for the new reboot, and it looks badass. So yeah, looking forward to check it out. An Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that I have not seen, actually. Total Recall. Steelbook's cool. I should have picked up the steelbook when it was on Best Buy. It was like $18. It was on sale. I got it for like 22 or something like that, so that's not too far, but it was used. But yeah, haven't seen it. Really want to watch it. Still gotta check it out. This movie, I just picked up this movie just so that I can complete the collection. Honestly, I do not like this movie. It's not for me. I don't hate it, but I really just don't like it. Halloween Ends. Yeah, I got the steelbook. I have the other two steelbooks. I'm not even crazy about Halloween Kills, and I still have the steelbook, so just to complete the trilogy, I got Halloween Ends. This movie, in a year of just beautiful horror movies, this was the year of horror. Possibly the biggest horror franchise. Halloween gave us one of the worst movies. That's what it is. It's sad. If this movie landed it, if this movie was awesome, this would have been an almost perfect year for horror movie. If this movie was awesome, if the Jeepers Creepers movie was awesome, and if the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie was awesome, this year would have been perfect for horror. And it just seems like the horror movies that really nailed it this year were the original ones, which is awesome. Good to that. More original stuff. Thank you. And all the ones that were based on something else that already came out. But yeah, I got the Steelbook just to complete the collection. I'm actually scared to watch this movie because I love horror movies, but I'm not into the gore. You know, I'm not too crazy. I don't mind gore with a purpose, but gore just for the sake of gore, I don't know. But I heard this movie is actually really good, better than the first one. I saw parts of the first one. I would skip through the first one actually because it's just a little too much for me. But Terrifier 2. I haven't seen it. I'm excited to watch it, and I don't mind supporting movies like this, so I'll definitely buy the Steelbook. Got the Steelbook. It's awesome. It's a cool looking Steelbook. And just the fact that it was just crowdfunded with just, you know, a movie for fans, made by fans. I would always support horror movie, indie horror, and definitely gotta get this. Another scary movie, which, I mean, it's pretty scary in my eyes, because I remember when I was young, I could watch horror movies all the time, especially when I was younger. I didn't mind it. This movie is actually a movie that scared me when I was young. Coraline. I love this movie. I actually had to rewatch it as soon as I got it. I had to rewatch it, so it's already open. And it's obviously it's a 4K Steelbook, so I had to get it. I love Coraline. This movie scared me as a kid, and oh damn, is that a scratch? Damn it, already. So one bad thing about Steelbooks, man, you really have to keep an eye on them, or else they'll get, damn, that's a long stretch, or else they get really scratched. But I do love Steelbooks nonetheless. And Coraline was a must. Venom. I also don't like this movie, but just like Venom Let There Be Carnage, it was on sale, and the Steelbook itself, it's badass. I mean, if you put Venom on the cover, it's gonna look badass. Venom, the design of Venom himself is a badass design. I mean, just the fact that you can spell out his name, right, can you see it? Right in his mouth, I think that's badass. So that's the only reason I got it. Yes. Godfather. I think I've only seen like half of this movie, which is a little embarrassing to say. But yes, Godfather, Steelbook on sale. I had to get it. 4K. Seen half of this movie. It's awesome, but I never got to finish it. And now's my chance to watch it on 4K. Same thing with The Godfather Part 2. I actually have The Godfather Part 3, I think it is what it is, coming in, you know, the mail in a few days. So it'll be here for the next video of why I'm broke. But yeah, gotta get both of them. They're on sale. Another comedy movie that I haven't seen, but I've heard there's a really, you know, shitty issue with the transfer to 4K, and that's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I'm a Steelbook guy. I'm a 4K guy. If I can get the best version of it, I'll get the best version of it. I actually heard that Blu-ray is actually better, so I kind of regret that. And yeah, this is Steelbook for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Haven't seen it. Really look forward to seeing it. Quentin Tarantino is my favorite director, so this was a no-brainer. Pulp Fiction. It's Pulp Fiction. I love Pulp Fiction. It's actually not my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. I know people are saying it's either this or Kill Bill, Quentin Tarantino's masterpieces. I respectfully disagree. I'm a huge fan of Django Unchained. I actually prefer his newer stuff to his older stuff. A very unpopular opinion. Django Unchained, Hateful Eight are his two masterpieces. Inglourious Basterds, in my opinion, is just another masterpiece. I really enjoyed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but yeah, I wouldn't say it was as close as those three. And next to Inglourious Basterds, I'll probably put Reservoir Dogs and then Pulp Fiction. Unpopular opinion, but it's my opinion. I wish this was 4K, but The Warriors. I think, actually, I have like all of these movies already on Blu-ray, most of them. Yeah, it's a Steelbook version. I had to get it. So Warriors already have the blue. It's the same thing. I have the Blu-ray in my collection, but of course, once I found out it was a Steelbook, it's a must. I love The Warriors. It's a badass 70s movie. Man, I kind of want to watch it again right now. Also, a badass cover. Have you ever played the video game? I remember this has so many great memories because I actually played the video game first before I realized it was a movie. Well, I didn't play the video game, but I always saw my friends play the video game. They had it, and they're the ones that introduced me to it. And then when I found out there was a movie about it, I watched the movie, and then I went back to play the game myself. Yeah, Warriors, badass. Definitely go check it out. And I think that was it. Yeah, a much shorter collection than last month. But you know what? That's okay. It's about what I bought. And this is why I'm broke. Next month, if everything arrives on time, damn, it's going to be a lot of Hot Toys. But yeah, my next video will probably be ranking, you know, best movies of 2022. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, thanks for watching.